Hey YouTube, welcome to White's Games. I'm Ross White. This is part 2 of everyone hating on Eminem video. So we're going to have 3 parts of this. This is part 2. Before we get started in today's episode though, guys, you can make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below, get involved in the chats, guys. Thanks very much for all your support so far. And let's get into the second episode of this video. Here we go.
Toward me was trash. And I'm not getting out of my bed to respond to that. Just like I don't think anybody else should have got out of their bed to respond to your ass either. They should have just left you bored and mad like MGK said.
So they want to give me the chance like a paraplegic, and it's scary calling Harry Carey, because every time I'm digging Harry Carey and Harry motherfucking dictionary.
At the end of that song where he had like a minute where he was just blabbing shit, I'm not impressed by that. Because for all you, what was he saying? Can you pull out one single fucking bar from that?
Yeah, you probably could. If you slowed it down, right, and you actually took the time to listen to his lyrics, mate, you'd have probably picked a lot of bars. He doesn't say things for the sake of it nowadays. He did back then, just said gibberish. He doesn't say things for the sake of it nowadays. You just, mate, come on.
Blab of, you know, spaghetti-o soup that he just fucking threw at you.
We not even rhythm, like we not even listening to the rhythm no more. Now this is about you trying to be Mr. Lyrical Spiritual Miracle, and I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about Tom and Scary and Harold and Dick and Gary and going to the dictionary.
I don't care how fast you can rap M, okay? But let's say you're one of the few people out there that does care about fast rapping. You want to be the enemy of the demon who went in me and be on the receiving end of me. What stupidity it'd be. Want a battle? I'm available. I'm blowing up like an inflatable. I'm undebatable. I'm unavoidable. I'm unevadable. I'm on the toilet bowl. I got a trailer full of money and I'm paid in full. I don't care if you can rap fast if your verse is full of bullshit.
Say whatever you want about mumble rap, but at least it can be innovative and creative.
See, you're trying to spin your narrative like he's just spinning off a load of gibberish, but it didn't work, because if anybody else gets them lines up and reads them for what they are, they could tell and break down what he's actually saying. You just
say whatever you want about
like
mumble rap, but at least it can be innovative and creative, and it's some sort of artistic expression. Fast rapping, on the other end, is fucking stupid and pointless, and there is no creativity in it. You literally turned a fucking art form into a mathematical equation. Like, since when did syllables per second even fucking matter?
He was going way faster than I could keep up.
Okay, so when you were reading it,
yeah,
were the lyrics dope?
I think it sounded better than what it was.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed by that, because anybody at this point can memorize a bunch of fast words. Fucking Machine Gun Kelly.
try it then. Try it then. Anybody can. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. It's like doing a tongue twister. I can't do them. I just can't do them. I can't rap. I know I can't. I won't say something like that.
What level?
Did you ask her for an autograph for your daughter? I don't even know. I honestly don't think my daughter would want it. She texted me when that kill shot came out and was like, eh. You know what I mean?
At 9 years old.
Yeah, at 9 years old, you can't even offend a 9-year-old.
I've been better than you this entire fucking decade.
Look at how annoyed he is. Look at how annoyed he is. This bloke's got some issues. There's a couple of people that have got Eminem hating issues. He's one of them. Vlad's one of them. I don't know what went on with Joe Budden and Eminem, but
I'm talking about
here he is again.
White men doing a black art form and being able to benefit.
Is he okay with Tiger Woods then?
From white privilege.
Oh, don't start with this white privilege nonsense, honestly. I'm kind of wishing I never did this video now.
In that art
to
form.
be honest.
That's how Eminem is just like Macklemore, just like Iggy Azalea, just like all those motherfuckers.
You will not use the plight of black people, not him, Interscope, or whoever the fuck is behind that, to sell a fucking record and widen your fucking profit margin. I'm not here for it.
Like the song Legacy, which has an incredibly
melodramatic hook with a really basic rhyme scheme. Legacy, me, see, guarantee.
Yeah, this is my legacy, legacy. Yeah, that shit was fucking terrible.
Oh,
you
God,
can't
so
you like
bad.
That shit, you like that
So
shit?
bad.
You like that?
You ain't like that fluffy
You like that?
You told me that white beard. This is my gonna be.
Tell me gonna be.
With no game controller in his hand. This is my.
So when you're riding through Detroit,
Don't listen to it then. Why are they hating on it? If do you know what I mean, they don't like the music, don't listen to it. Just the same as I don't listen to rock music. I don't like it. If you like it, fair enough. I don't like rock music. There's certain rappers I don't like. I don't listen to them because I don't like them, but I wouldn't make a video hating on them.
nobody's playing Eminem.
Hell no. You serious? I'm just asking you, man. It ain't been it. Y'all ever heard?
It just seems like Eminem thinks the audience that he wants to relay this message to is really stupid.
This is like an obvious take. This seems disingenuous. I just don't like how it doesn't seem sincere. It seems like a ploy and a fucking gimmick to sell records.
Beat up by the big kids, used to let the big kids steal my big wheel, and I wouldn't do shit but just sit still. Is it really good? Showing you his word. People think, let me tell you something. Showing you his ability to play with words. You motherfuckers who think shit like this makes him the greatest, I'm sorry, it does not. I am not impressed with the fact that you couldn't rhyme. When I vent, they compare me to an air duct because a vent is an actual air duct. But that's kind of like, yeah. I think the question that now pops in my head after hearing this from him is, okay, what else?
Okay, we get it. You can rap fast. It's basically like...
So they've picked a few... Don't get me started.
Watching somebody jerk off fast at this
these
point.
people. I
It's
wish I'd
not
have cut
that
these people
impressive.
out.
Genius goes as far as to tell us that Eminem rapped 224 words, which is 328 syllables at 7.46 words per second. That's 10.93 syllables per second. Interestingly enough, not really at all. This is much faster than the world-recognized verse in Rap God, where Eminem rapped 6.46 words per second. Who gives a shit?
So did you all know that Eminem apparently broke a Guinness World Record for the number of words and syllables he crammed into the final verse of the song? This only really impresses folks who think a book is good because it had lots of pages. Because if you're not saying much of anything with those words, I don't care.
It goes in the same spectrum as mumble rapping. It's like you can rap fast or you can mumble rap. Both of the spectrum being bad as fuck, all right? Nobody cares about motherfucking, like, you gotta have a balance. That's the balance, all right?
All right, so I'll tell you what then. All these people doing these videos, yeah, that say that quick rap and all that. What about Busta Rhymes? Busta Rhymes is one of the most quickest rappers out there. But I can guarantee you they won't be slating him because he's black. Gets my
And
goat.
it's okay to be a little acidic.
Goat.
And it's also okay to be a little more alkaline. But you don't want to be too much of the other.
These Eminem stands will...
And he don't do it on every track, though. This is the thing. Like, he has done recently, but not on every single track. He doesn't do a quick bit. And, what song is it? Nat. That song's phenomenal. That song is phenomenal. He does, like, he speeds up, and then he speeds up again. Do you know what I mean? It's just brilliant.
fucking roast mumble rap because they can't understand the words, but then they'll listen to shit like this.
Tell a killer be killed him, a killer be the vanilla gorilla.
And they'll be like, holy fuck, that's incredible.
Alright, so walk
And half the time he's taking the piss, Eminem is, and these just can't see that he's taking the piss.
on Water, the new Eminem single. Look, I feel like we...
The track list, without the benefit of the doubt, appears to be utter garbage. I have not heard the album yet, and it leaked, so I'm only saying that because it leaked.
That's how you know an album is trash. If your album leaks in 2017, that means you put it out. Because it's been getting such bad reviews that you can't wait. You heard everybody talking about how trash your singles were. He was like, nah, fuck that. I'm sitting on this fire. Let me put it out. Albums don't leak in 2017.
Put it out, you know, fucking hell.
It doesn't. They put it
The
out.
mere fact that Joe Budden's on some sort of podcast with Charlemagne the God just goes to show just how far from the tree he has fallen.
because he was getting such bad reviews, and all it did was get even more bad reviews.
What the fuck? Was that mastered in like a YMCA swing pool?
I think this song just goes to show that all the money in the world cannot.
And to be fair, right, there are some Eminem songs that I don't listen to because I don't like them. But I love Eminem. But I can guarantee you there's artists out there that people absolutely love. I can guarantee you they don't like every single song that they produce.
Not buy good taste. It apparently cannot buy good production either.
I think I'm gonna become celibate, guys. This song has motivated me to never, ever bust a nut ever again.
Whoever mixed and mastered Eminem's vocal pickup on Revival should be taken behind the woodshed and shot.
This bloke here, whoever gave him the glossy lips needs to stop doing it because it looks like his spit's going to dribble out his mouth any
Revival
second.
should be taken behind the woodshed and shot.
Look.
You can't be serious.
Oh, please, just get the fucking album over with.
No! Em, this is not your lane, dude. Swerve out, buddy. Get out of the carpool, quit picking up the sound, and just get in your own fucking lane right now.
I get trying to do something different and trying to push boundaries, but no, this isn't it.
Do you think this bloke likes Deadpool?
This is not you, M. The fuck is wrong with you?
I'll give him that people saw the track list and assumed that it was garbage based off that. But when people listened to it and it actually was garbage, what's your excuse then? What's the excuse for the bad mixing? What's the excuse for the horrible production on some of these tracks? What's your excuse for some of the horrible lines on the album?
There it is. There it is. That's where we call it quits.
This album to me is a flop. Like this is tragic, man. Like this is not good. Like I'm sorry.
This album to me, what this sounds like a really whack rapper that's like in his mid 50s that like trying to do an Eminem impression with a whole bunch of dad jokes. That's what it sounds like. Like this is dad joke rap. Who the fuck? I don't want to hear this kind of shit.
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna finish it just to hear if he says anything worse. Yep, he said something worse. Okay, now we're skipping it.
It's funny, but it's terrible.
Some of his cringiest and worst bars ever turn up on this LP. Some of the worst production he's been on too. It's like he doesn't even give a shit about how his beats sound anymore. Features generally on this thing, terrible. Ex-ambassadors, Jesus Christ. And some of his worst song topics too. And it's just so goddamn long.
What do you think about this album so far? That shit woke me up from a deep sleep and it made my ears bleed.
Yeah, mate. That didn't work, did it? You trying to make the dog look like he's talking did not work at all. You clown. Who's he got in the background? I like to see who people have got in the background because you know what kind of people they are from the background.
I'm fairly certain. Damn, nigga, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not even done with it yet. I want to use those songs as chew toys and rip them up and have you pick them up afterwards.
It's not even funny, mate.
How, nigga? My ears are leaking, nigga.
20 tracks on here, and I really don't
There's a
like
bloke
it.
with juice in his mouth.
I could have skipped this video.
I feel fucking horrible that you have to sit here and watch me sit in disbelief of this shit. Why? Why?
This album is essentially the equivalent of putting your finger in your belly button and then smelling it. Did you try it? Yes, it's not that great, is it?
It's musically terrible.
I don't know about you, but I wash daily, mate. If you're putting your finger in your belly button and smelling it and it stinks, then, mate, have a shower every day, at least. Have 2 a day.
Terrible.
It is. Yeah,
It's lyrically
pints of water.
terrible.
It is.
Like,
Direction-wise,
production, everything is just bad.
Corny lines, like
Yeah, like-
in with corny lines.
lines,
I don't
like,
do that.
Imagine if you didn't listen to M like back in the day, like back in the day, and this is the only thing you got from M, this project right here. Honestly, would you be scared to rap battle this guy?
I wouldn't give a fuck if Michael Jackson did this. This is not all right with me, and I'm not supporting it. I'm not supporting this.
Surprised
I
you're so
don't give a
blunt.
fuck if he really mean every sentiment that's on it. No, nigga.
Oh, and there's also Eminem's painfully cringy bars. How could I hit a dry spell? I'm named after the wetlands. Girl, you're just gonna have to put them other chumps on the back burner. You got buns? I got Asperger's. Right now, I live in an igloo, and I'm not chilling the fuck out.
You deserve to be...
So you're picking just random... Like, this is what I mean about people nowadays. They pick snippets of stuff and make it seem worse than what it actually is.
bully for these lines.
Two ass cheek implants, call that an asset. I got a meter like a taxi. I'm trying to jump your bones to the sweater to some degree. Said my dick is an apple. She said put it inside her. Cause it...
I'm sure this bloke here, because his videos look very good now. I'm sure I've seen some of his videos and his footage. Looks a bit like mine is now. But I'm pretty sure he did Eminem reviews and they were good reviews. If you go check him out, I bet you there's good reviews on there. Like reaction videos. Now for some reason he's on a hating thing.
It just died like food coloring does.
I have the right to remain violent. Any rhyme that I say can and will be used against you. Like, this is incel rap at its finest.
These lyrics are like eating 2 pounds of meatloaf forced, shoved down your throat. And you gotta eat it, because it's being shoved down your throat.
Some of these people on these videos that say shit just because they think it sounds good, but it don't. Like, no, you ain't got to eat fucking 6 pounds of meatloaf or whatever he said, and you got to eat it because it's being shoved down your throat. That's a shit metaphor. You sat in a car, you've put his album on your radio. You didn't have to put his album on the radio. No one forced you to. Someone got a gun to your head, forcing you to listen to this shit. Idiots.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Every time Eminem said one of these lines, you got buns, I got Asperger's. Every time, I'm picturing some old white dude with his pants pulled up real high. It's like, ha ha, got him. Hey boy, hey, I got one for you. I got one for you.
Eminem is on his deathbed on this track, and he's still writing bars like there's a bunch of dudes in the emergency room going,
There's some decent lines on here too, like
I don't know what album y'all heard. I heard a nigga that knows it's over. I heard a nigga that knows. I heard a nigga that's fully aware that he has not said shit for about a decade now. I see a nigga threatened.
I've never seen someone speak about someone with such venom in the voice and such hate. You know, look at him sweating and everything.
By the other niggas in the game.
Look, I'm gonna say it right now. Revival didn't go viral, and it is pure dumpster. I'm sorry, it's dumpster.
We think your album is ass, okay? We thought it was hot damn hot water, hot shower, disgusting.
I think it's terrible, and I think it's the biggest disappointment of 2017. This come on 2017, right? Yeah.
Right in there.
Yeah, this is up there with fucking Last Jedi. The end of my year was horrible. My December was some bullshit.
How 45 years old is it to like Eminem and think he's the best rapper?
What about Eminem, the greatest rapper of all time? The greatest, the king of hip-hop. Is he a guest? I said, what? First of all, this motherfucker is not the fucking greatest of all time. He's not the king of hip-hop. And yes, motherfucker, he's a guest. Okay.
It seems like for a long time, Eminem's just been making the same type of album, just with different content in each one. You go through his discog over the last 10 years, I bet you can find a song that you can take from one album and put into another.
His legacy sounded like a recovery leftover too.
Man, you tripping. You tripping.
Okay, if I'm tripping, I done fell and bumped my head and woke up in a world where rap sucks.
You scared, nigga? Yeah, I get on that. You scared. You get in there with all that hibbity bibbity shit, and I get in there with all this drakey shit, and my shit spicier than yours still. You feel me? Because you ain't the
Who is that? Someone.
When I used to say Royce is better than him, everybody thought I was crazy.
Royce is 100% better.
When I
than
say he
him.
makes better music than him, people thought I was.
Royce
crazy.
100% makes better music than him.
It makes me feel like 2000 Eminem would be dissing 2017 Eminem. Like he's one of the people he would be chastising back then.
I don't hate trap, and I don't want to seem mad, but in fact, where the old me at? The same cat who would take that feedback and aim back. I need that. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. Where is that guy? Do you know where that guy is? Do you have his email or phone number? Is he coming back anytime soon?
All around ugly auto-tuned ad-libs that you
like
think
a
for as much
bellend
as he's gonna
as well.
crap on the current generation, he would avoid this. I'm not
Why
even
is he
sure the
wearing a
fans of this
fucking-
album like this turd, so
Why
yeah,
is he wearing
let's just move
a
on.
fucking
Go ahead and
suit
tell me
top and a
he's just
shitty
making fun
shirt
of the new
underneath?
generation, dude. Okay, so he's making fun of them by being twice as terrible as they are, right? Everybody else just doesn't get the joke. We just aren't in on it. It flew over everyone else's head. It sounds amazing.
You know, I even see today the diss, you know, it's the most popular diss
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Everyone wants to tune in to see the legend just got punched in the mouth. Everyone wants to see what's happening. Of course you're going to tune in. You're going to go see Rocky's last.
You just called him a legend. The legend just got punched in the mouth. Regardless if you think you're trying to diss him there, you ain't. You've just shown your true colours there. Right there in that little sentence you just said, the legend just got punched in the mouth. You called him a legend, mate. You don't like the guy, you wouldn't call him a legend.
Last movie.
Do you respond to it?
I inspired the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles, the Shawns, the K-Dots, and the 5-9s. Well, those are all lyrical people. Yes, they are. But for me, I don't listen to none of them.
A direct reflection of the song itself.
You don't listen to none of them because they're affiliated with Eminem. That's why you don't listen to him. You hate him that much. You'd rather starve other artists.
You should be offended, and I was offended by that goddamn chorus. I thought that was god awful.
Track Stepdad. M. I don't care about your stepdad.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. What the fuck?
This is the most yeehaw rap song of 2020 so far. Stepdad!
I hate my stepdad!
Hey,
my
stepdad.
He's still not on this track.
I don't
It
think he did the
particularly stood out to me
stepdad.
that Eminem sounded like a super out of touch 40-year-old man. See, if you guys make it through this song without folding into a massive ball of cringe, I salute you, honestly.
This is one of the worst songs I've ever heard, and it's giving me a real bad taste about some other things. So,
if anybody can look me in my eye as an Eminem stan or an Eminem fan, and you can tell me that Stepdad is not the most cringiest song in Eminem's catalog, if you cannot tell me that, then you just need to go ahead, hit that X button in the top right corner, and get the fuck up out of here, because we are not going to agree with anything ever in life.
You can't leave the house.
Oh,
It costs money for you to go out. You don't know shit about shit, M.
He's still going on this rant. Honestly, I swear half the video has been Joe Budden on this rant here, sitting on. Look, he's sweating and everything. Look, even his beard's got beads of sweat coming off.
Show me something! Show me something! I need to see it! I gotta see it! Let me see it!
It's like having a son you know is never going to live up to everyone else's expectation. You know, he's just a disappointment as a person.
Who gives a flying Frank Zappa what Eminem thinks about what other people think about his music? A great deal of his new album is just him acting out of being upset over what people said about his music. And yet Eminem and his fans are just acting like, no, you're the ones that are hurt. You're the ones that are upset.
You have one of the most dedicated and obnoxiously annoying fan bases on the fucking face of the planet. They're gonna enjoy whatever you do.
I gotta say Eminem stans might be the worst fans in music. That goes for the Arianas, that goes for the X's, that goes for Brockhampton.
And you fans out there that's a
Right, I'm gonna stop the video there because I don't think I can do the third part, guys. I really don't think I can do the third part. If you want to see me complete the third part of this video, please comment down below. Let me know if you want to see it, because I can't stand these people anymore. I thought it would be more. What I wanted was a compilation of celebrities, ex-rappers, you know, well-known podcasters. I didn't want to see loads of fucking chumps sat in their cars just talking shit about him. They don't even know what they're doing. And I bet you any money, the thumbnails to these videos, or the things they say in the thumbnails, will be like clickbait, and you click on it, it's just them hating Eminem. Like, it winds me up as well. I said in my first video, like, this is like a final thought moment, because I don't think I can do a third video, guys. If you want to see it, just make sure you comment down below. Let me know if you want to see it. But I'll do sort of a final thought now. But I said in my first video, like, without Eminem, I definitely would not be into rap. I wouldn't be into anything to do with rap. Do you know what I mean? Tupac, Bigger, 50 Cent, G Unit, D12, Jay-Z, Nas had some of his albums as well. He was fantastic. Loved DMX when he come out. Used to sit there watching the music channels, waiting for rap videos coming out, new rap videos. Oh, mate. So it just stresses me out when people talk like this, because they don't really understand what Eminem's done for the industry. And if you was to take all that away, God knows where rap would be. Like, you'd be taking such a huge chunk out of it, I don't think you'd ever get it back. I know what I'm trying to say and get my point across. Like the influence he's had over, I would say a lot of white people, yeah. But there's a lot of black people that love Eminem. I can guarantee there is. But there's a lot of people that love rap now because of Eminem. And if it weren't for Eminem and those people loving rap, the artists that are out now wouldn't be as big. I can guarantee that for a fact. So yeah, anyway, guys, I digress again. But if you want to see the third and final part of this video, make sure you comment down below. Get involved in the chats, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, get involved in the chats. Let me know what other videos you want to see as well. Thanks for all your support so far, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.